1950s, nobody believed Japan could challenge Europe's legendary motorcycle manufacturers. Just 20 years later, Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, and Kawasaki had completely changed the motorcycle industry forever. How did four companies from a country rebuilding after World War II become the world's motorcycle superpower? This is the incredible story of how Japan took over the motorcycle world. In the 1950s, the global motorcycle market belonged entirely to a small group of legacy manufacturers. British giants Triumph, BSA, and Norton built the fast, stylish twins that defined post-war cool. Across the Atlantic, Harley-Davidson ruled American highways with heavy vibrating V-twins, while BMW and Moto controlled continental Europe. These brands represented prestige and power, but their dominance masked a glaring systemic weakness. Owning a premium motorcycle meant accepting constant mechanical maintenance. Gaskets leaked oil onto garage floors, fragile electrical systems failed in the rain, and valves required weekly adjustments. Industry executives openly boasted that true riders loved spending Sunday mornings covered in grease, stripping cylinder heads. For decades, manufacturers prioritized heritage over engineering refinement, building beautiful machines that were famously temperamental. They assumed their customers would always tolerate the leaks and the breakdowns, completely unaware of the vulnerability they were creating. In 1946, amid the ruins of post-war Hamamatsu, a former mechanic named Soichiro Honda gathered 12 men in a tiny wooden shack. He began by mounting surplus military generator engines onto bicycles, creating cheap, reliable transport for a rebuilding nation. By 1948, this grew into the Honda Motor Company. While Soichiro obsessed over engine design, his new business partner, Takeo Fujisawa, managed the finances and built a national sales network. Together, they bypassed high-end racing machines to target absolute utility and manufacturing efficiency. In 1958, they launched the Super Cub, a step-through, four-stroke, lightweight motorcycle designed to be ridden with one hand. The simple, oil-tight machine sold millions of units, forcing Honda to pioneer automated assembly lines that could produce 60,000 bikes a month. Japan was quiet, efficient, and scaling at a volume Western giants could not comprehend, claiming a place on the global stage through everyday transport. By the late 1960s, Honda's massive scale had transformed the company from a domestic manufacturer into a global power. In 1969, at the Tokyo Motor Show, they shattered the industry's old rules by unveiling the Honda CB750. This machine packaged racing-grade technology into an affordable, daily rider. At its heart sat a transverse inline-4 engine, producing 67 horsepower and revving with a smooth, vibration-free scream that made traditional British twins feel obsolete. Instead of a difficult Kickstarter, riders simply pressed a button to engage an electric start. To tame the speed, Honda installed a front disc brake, establishing a new stopping standard for production motorcycles. The CB750 ran cleanly without chronic oil leaks or constant mechanical adjustments. It delivered high performance with total reliability, defining the formula for the modern superbike and permanently rewriting global market rules. This breakthrough ignited a fierce domestic rivalry that pushed Japanese engineering even faster. Junichi Kawakami pivoted Yamaha from building pianos to crafting high-revving, race-bred sport bikes. Michio Suzuki applied the precision of industrial weaving looms to build lightweight, dominant Grand Prix racers. Meanwhile, Kawasaki leveraged its massive shipbuilding and aerospace heritage to unleash raw, high-performance machinery. This relentless domestic war transformed a single company's success into an unstoppable, industry-wide surge, as each manufacturer fought to out-engineer its rivals on the global stage. Japan's global dominance succeeded through a unified industrial system that permanently reset consumer expectations across the globe. First, exceptional mechanical reliability made daily, breakdown-free riding the absolute standard. Second, automated mass production drove assembly speed, allowing manufacturers to scale rapidly and offer advanced machines at highly affordable prices. Third, continuous engineering updates kept product lineups far ahead of slow-moving legacy brands. Finally, rapid parts distribution and global dealer networks guaranteed reliable customer support. Together, these 5 systematic advantages established a new worldwide baseline, permanently changing what riders expect from a modern motorcycle. The impact on established brands was swift and devastating. British giants BSA and Norton, slow to adopt automated assembly lines and multi-cylinder designs, fell into steep financial decline. By the mid-1970s, BSA collapsed, and Norton faced bankruptcy, becoming symbols of a bygone era. Triumph struggled for years in receivership before entrepreneur John Bloor purchased the brand in 1983, rebuilding it with disciplined engineering. Yet, the European industry did not vanish entirely. Brands like BMW, Moto Guzzi, and Ducati survived by abandoning mass market volume, shifting instead to specialized premium segments. Ultimately, the intense pressure from Japan forced these survivors to upgrade their own production facilities. The old hierarchy did not simply disappear, it was rewritten, permanently raising the standards of every motorcycle built. The motorcycle world didn't change overnight. It changed because 4 companies refused to believe the impossible. Subscribe to Moto Origins for more.